Oh, well, I'm up now, so we can start. So you can go ahead.
Well, well, it's good to see everybody. Let me tell you about our day here. It is beautiful outside. Oh, I'm telling you, it is so nice out there. The sun's shining and it's warm. But guess what? We're supposed to get some more snow tonight, but I'm hoping it's more rain than snow. Cause I'm gonna tell you the truth, I kind of had my fill of the snow. I'm not a snow person, but I like to change up. But this is kind of running it into the ground. You know what I mean? Especially when I can't get out and run around like I want to. Can't go to the store like I wanna, or go visit who I wanna go visit. Kind of holds me down. So, cause a while there, I thought I had cabin fever. I thought I was going to kill me a few things in here that was running around with two legs, called themselves human beings. And I said, no, girl, it ain't worth it. Don't get yourself upset. So I decided I would come on down here and sit down and mess with you for a little while and see how your day is going. Now, what can I do for you?
It says, I'm 27 years old and I was raised by my dad. My mother passed away when I was 6 years old. My dad and I have been through a lot, good and bad. However, sometimes I feel like he uses me, and when I try to tell him, he doesn't want to hear me, or I get ignored for weeks for speaking my truth respectfully. The last situation was when he wanted me to babysit my little brother at the drop of a hat. This is normal behavior. I said yes, and then my dad ended up bringing him the day he asked, Valentine's Day, and I offered to keep him an extra day. My dad had to work, and I was trying to help by giving him an extra day. My boyfriend and friends say I created this and letting my dad take advantage of me because in return, he can be extremely selfish sometimes. When is it time to return the favor, and can it never be at the drop of a hat? I love my dad and I don't know what to do. Please help.
Well, can't say yes all the time. You did help create that. You know, trying to be his little girl. You're a big girl now. You're not no little girl no more. You're a grown woman. And at least you sound like you're a grown woman. And not to be disrespectful. Never to be disrespectful to your parents. But to let him know in a nice, nasty way that you deserve respect too. If he wants respect, he's got to give you respect. And that's a two-way street. It doesn't just go just to him because he's your dad. He's got to learn how to respect you too. So if y'all work together on that, I'm quite sure that you can get somewhere with it. But to disrespect it, it's not worth it to disrespect it. Because what goes around comes around. And you don't want nothing like that come around slap you in your face. So, sometimes if you just can't seem to climb that mountain, best just walk away from it and leave it alone. And it'll be all right. And you know what? Pray on it. Pray on him, girl. Pray on him. That's the best thing I can tell you to get him.
Okay. Next one is, hi, my name is Aaron and I'm 17 years old. Long story short, my mother was in a 10-year domestic violence situation, not physical, that I was also involved in. Through everything that happened, I developed post-traumatic stress disorder. We eventually got away, but my mother and I relationship isn't the same. I'm starting to miss a lot of school and I'm already a year behind because of the prior situation. I'm starting to go back into my depression and self-harm and suicidal thoughts are starting to come back to me, but I could never act on it. Do you have any advice? Please help.
Mm-hmm. I hear you say that you go to church. Sit down and pray on it. I'll tell anybody in a minute pray on it. Want anything like that. But who are you to think, hey, I could just take my life and just throw it away? Suicidal? Oh, come on with that. You ain't nothing but a baby. You a puppy. What you know about life is so miserable that you want to throw it away. You know life is man, that's the greatest gift God ever gave anyone. And love. And you talking about throwing it away? You know how many people in a death situation that's walking this earth at this moment wish they had all the life that you have in you. One moment of peace or happiness or no pain, no crying, no being upset. And you want to made me mad. You want to hang about the past. That's the past. That's over with. You don't live there no more. Let it go. Take your butt to school. Get that education. Go on to college. Meet some new friends. Get into some different situations.
But I was hoping Nina would pick it up.
Call from 800-233.
Hello? She's not here, baby. Oh, no, sir. I'm sorry. All right. Mm-hmm. Sorry about that. I really am. But as I was saying is, oh man, there's so much out here to see and to do, places to go, and you gonna talk about ending it all. Cause of the past, those were your mother's problems, and not yours. You have a whole new life to make for yourself. Both of you can make that life if you want to. If you want to sit around and holler about the past, hell, the past. Ain't nothing you can do about the past. You can't change that. That's already happened. But you can change the future. You can make the future be whatever you want it to be. I want to hear from you later on about how you would sit down and pray on that. Your life, you know that gift that God gave you. You want to throw it away. You ain't nothing but a baby. Let me hear you talk like that no more.
Okay. Alright, now this one right here, this one made me mad when I was reading it. So, I ain't going to jump in, but I'll let you say probably what I'm going to say. I had my first and only child so far at the age of 15 with a 20-year-old. He was my first in everything, and me being young and dumb, I thought he was the one. He has given me every reason in the world to be completely done with him. Lied to me, cheated on me, made 5 babies. No involvement with the child, him and I share, and etc. But it seems as if my heart won't let me. Fast forward to now, I'm 23, my daughter is 7, soon to be 8, and I have been in a wonderful relationship for 4 years. My new man treats me like a queen. However, I still find myself wanting to go back to my child's father. I know he's no good. That is just so stupid. I know he's no good, and I know that going back to him will be the death of me, figuratively speaking. But something in me just won't let go. I just don't know what to do. We have not done anything sexual since 2009. I love my new partner because he is everything I prayed for while with my daughter's father. They say you don't appreciate till you've been down, and trust me, I appreciate everything my new man embodies. I've never cheated on him, and I love him dearly because he has been that father figure my daughter desperately needs. Mama Skorpion, please advise as to what I should do or how I should go about things. I want to move on with my new partner and not have any of what ifs when it comes to my past.
Now, you ought to be punched in your mouth. You ought to be strictly shaming yourself. What do you want to hold on to the past for? What can you do with him that he ain't already showed you wasn't worth a piece of crap? But, oh, that's what you like, huh? You like bad boys. Somebody's going to treat you like you somebody. Somebody's willing to love you and appreciate you. You don't want that. You want somebody to kick your ass and call your names and drag you down the street and do all them bad things to you. Well, if you go back to him, he could do a few more bad things for you. You know, make you even take your life even from you if you want him to. You don't go back to no past. Let that go. Your daughter's happy. Your man is happy. Learn how to be happy. You're scared. Scared of what? Scared of reality, scared of going on, scared of life progressing. You gonna talk about you want to move on. You can't want to move on if you want to go back to that. What he done for you? Well, you say your daughter was 8 years old?
Going on 8.
Well, going on 8? She don't need that. She don't need that trauma. You don't need to do that to her. She got somebody who loves her as her father. Someone who treats her as she's somebody. Don't always think of life as just yourself. You'll be so selfish. Your life don't belong just to you. You're not the only one involved in this picture. Learn how to enjoy yourself. Learn how to let go. Don't be scared to let go. Don't be scared to trust him. You holding the back what this other man has done. What is this? I got to leave this phone off the hook.
Nina picked it up.
This other man has done to you. Was holding on. You don't want to trust him. But yet you want to go back to what you didn't trust. And who didn't love you. Like I said, y'all need a whole lot of praying. Pray on that. Well, you take yourself to church. Open up that Bible. Ask the Lord about it. See what he say. I can't believe you said that. But then again, you're being truthful. And I appreciate you being truthful.
Okay. I need some advice on a situation I've been dealing with for a while. I have been dating this guy for 8 months. My family and friends have loved and respect. My family and friends had loved and respect him. He has shown me how a real man is supposed to be. He was loving, caring, honest, generous, and Christian.
All right now.
Well, recently I brought up the topic of us moving in together. He said he wanted to and would look with me to find a bigger place for the both of us. Well, I just found out he is married with 3 kids. Not to mention, I am a man, and he doesn't even live in the same town I am in. He lives 30 minutes away. I am so confused, hurt, and very angry. The way I found out was that his sister who approached me coming out of my job, she said she looked through her brother's phone and found out about me there. He told me all his family is in D.C. and that they haven't talked to him in years because of him being gay. He made it seem like that he is trying to become close with his family again and to get them to accept him for who he is. when it turns out to be that he's a lying, cheating, on the down low ass man, and I'm still in love with him. Now, with his wife, siblings, close friends have all put threats on my Facebook and Twitter, not to mention been calling my job stalking me, I just have to put 3 restraining orders.
Ooh, shit we get into.
I just had to put 3 restraining orders on his wife, sister, and mother, who I've never met. He keeps calling me, showing up to my trying to apologize, but I'm done. One part says to forgive him and get back together, and the other says to get revenge. What should I do? This has been a very difficult time for me. My family and friends are both disappointed in me, and I am at a loss for words on my actions. Please help.
It's not your fault. That could happen to anybody. And it has happened to a lot of people. You can forgive him, but you don't forget. You ain't got to go back to it. Leave it alone. Let that be a lesson for the next person that comes along. And give yourself a little time to think about it. Be by yourself for a little while. So you can reflect and look back on yourself and what you have been through. Just don't want to run back there because you're scared of what's out there. Don't be scared of what's out there. Mostly today, I've been mostly hearing about people who are scared of what's out there. You know, and a lot of times it is scary walking in the dark. The future is scary in its own way. But you know, it doesn't wait for anybody. It keeps every day the sun comes up, it goes down, it comes up, it goes down, and it's on time. It's never late. And you have to learn how to treat yourself the same way. Get into a routine. Start doing other little things, other things different. You know, that was a dirty trick he played on you. But again, I'll teach you again about life. But this the thing. God sent somebody to show you and told you. You might have not found out for maybe 6 months or another year if that person hadn't came to you and told you. But it's still, whatever reason it was that made them come to you and tell you that, they did tell you. And you weren't informed about what was going on in your life that you couldn't pick it up. You know, sometimes we could be so star-crossed in love that we shut out everything that we don't want to realize. You probably had signals of it. Your mind probably ran across your mind and you kicked it out because you didn't want to have no thoughts like that. You didn't want to be mistrusting. You know, so now you got hurt because you didn't listen to yourself. You know, a lot of times that first thought is the right one. And don't tell me that you never had that thought in your mind. That it never ran through your mind that something wasn't right in Denmark somewhere. Come on now. Come on. Well, now you want to say, oh, how could he have done that to me? I want to get a gun and shoot him. Come on, he ain't even worth it. He ain't worth it. He went half-time. He just wanted to have fun on the side. You be a better person than him. Forgive him and go on about your business. Wipe your feet. Wipe your feet at that door and go keep right on getting up. Don't even look back. Anytime I move from anywhere, I never turn my head. I never look back at it. That means I'm not going back there. Not to live or whatever else, maybe to visit somebody, but I'm not going back to that situation. I'm not going there. So you learned your lesson. Leave it alone. And thank God that he sent somebody to tell you. God's always on time, even if we're not.
Here's the next question. I need some guidance on how to move past something that has happened to me in my friendship that really hurt me. So my best friend who I was going to her house for years had told everyone but me that her mother had cancer. When I asked her why, she told her other friends and not me for 2 years. All she had to say was that her big brother told her not to tell anyone. In your opinion, why didn't she tell me? It hurt me because I feel like she doesn't trust me, and in her eyes, we really ain't best friends. Am I a fool? Should I trust her anymore? What should I do about this friendship? Is there something wrong with me? By the way, when her mother passed, I was there for her. Still hurt. I want that phone to stop ringing.
Hello? Can I help you? Yes, it is. It's Barbara Smith. Oh, not right now. Not right now. I'll leave it open. It's off the hook.
Alright.
Now, what was you talking about?
The girl who was upset that her mother, she didn't tell her.
Well,
that.
you know what? That's kind of hard. Because you don't really know what she was thinking on that one. Maybe somebody told her something that. Or maybe she didn't think that. See, it's according to whether you were close to her mother. You know, some people get a little jealous when you want to touch your mother, your brother, or daddy, or whoever else. They don't like to share them with you. It's hard for you to say, "Hi, Miss So-and-so," and keep right on moving. But maybe you got a little bit too close. And they didn't want to share that with you. If you asked her about it and she didn't say anything about it, now that her mother has passed and everything, the best thing for you to do is just leave her alone. And maybe one day she might really tell you how she felt about it. But for now, just leave it alone. Don't worry yourself about it.
I think probably maybe the mom didn't like her all like that. For her to know something deep like that. You never know.
Well, you know, like I said, maybe she felt as though, like I said, she didn't want to share that. Obviously, she didn't want to share it with her anyway. That's no joke, because she didn't tell her. And when she found out about it, it was too late. You know. And then sometimes mothers have a way of picking up friends. You may say, "This is my goddaughter," but you treat her like she's your daughter, where you hug and kiss her a little bit too long, and you respect her, and you do little things for her as if she was your daughter. And it could have been a little bit of jealousy there. But whatever it was, you still don't know. And if you've been friends all these years, you know, this, like I said, if you asked her and she didn't tell you anything, just leave it alone. Pray on it. Like I tell anybody else, pray on it.
Put that phone under the pillow.
It'll stop in a moment.
Okay. Next question. I need advice. How do you handle family members constantly talking negative about you and belittling you to make you feel like you're nothing? I've never do anything to anyone. I never do anyone or say anything bad to them, and always do right by them, and even loan money and babysit their kids, but they conscientiously make fun and laugh at me. They sometimes talk about the way I dress, the way I talk, and I never defend myself because I'm very shy and non-confrontational. Even on Christmas, they start talking about me in my face so much that I came home crying. What should I do?
Well, I can't just tell them to kiss your so-and-so. You know, you don't have to kiss people's ass to make them love you. If you feel as though they don't love you, leave it alone. You don't have to buy no birthday gifts or Christmas gifts. Leave them be. Show them the other side of you. Yeah, everybody could be nice, nasty. You know what? There are people that who don't know I can't stand the very sight of them because I treat them nice, nasty. Hi, so-and-so, how you doing? Hey, girl, so-and-so. People I've seen every day when I was going to work. I had never been in their house one time. They ain't never been in mine. You don't have to grovel down to get somebody to love you. You create your own world. Let me tell you, my family is so big till it's ridiculous. My grandmother had 18 kids. And she still got what? 9 or 10 of them still living. And the majority of them 18 have had kids. And their kids have had kids. So you know how that spread. And then some of them hooked up with big families. Other big families. So, whoever didn't like Barbara Ann, that's just on them. That's their loss. And if you're as sweet as you say you are, that's their loss. That they didn't give themselves a chance to love you, to know you, to appreciate you, and all those good things that go along with it. Don't worry about it. Because once God sends you somebody, He's going to send you somebody good. Somebody who does all that, who appreciates you and wants to know you and take you in His arms and let you know that life is not always negative. You know, some people are so negative, you know, because a lot of times they're jealous of you. Don't try to buy nobody's love. It ain't worth it. Just ignore them. Girl, I ain't seen you in a long time. You used to come over or something. Oh, I done found a few new things to do. Get yourself a hobby. Go to school for something. Do something you ain't done in a long time. And that's where you're going to get out there and meet other people. And you ain't that shy. You talk to me. How shy can you be? Come on now. I know one thing, you're tired of it. So that means there's a change coming. Go on and get on that bus. It may be a little scary, but guess what? You can do it. You can do it. You have to worry about somebody laughing and talking about you. You know, I used to go through stuff like that, but you know what? I don't even worry about it. Not even worth it. And guess what? I'm happy about it. And you will be happy too. Don't let nobody steal your joy from you. Don't let nobody steal your happiness from you. Talking about the way you dress. You dress the way that's comfortable for you.
She said hang the phone up.
be.
Okay, so this is the last question before we get up out of here. It's not that long. It says, I need help with talking to my mother. I have been single for 8 years and I want to stay single for the remainder of my life.
Uh-oh.
My mother has a problem with this for a few years now. She wants me to get married and have children, but I don't believe in love anymore and I've never seen myself being a mother. I just turned 28 and my mother says that I need to go out and meet men before my eggs dry up. I have tried to talk to my mother about this over and over, but she gets upset very easily. When I told her that I don't believe in love, she started to cry. She is always trying to set me up with men and this makes me mad. I like the way my life is and I enjoy being by myself. Don't this sound familiar?
Sound like Gigi.
Don't it?
Damn sure do.
I have told my mother that if it was meant for me to be single, wait, wait, I had to get that out. Wait, okay.
Sounds just like her.
I have told my mother that if it was meant for me to be single, no, it was meant for me to be single because if I hadn't been with anyone in 8 years, so it is meant to be. I have been through a lot in my past with relationships. I was treated so horribly, and I'm just done with it. I am not an attractive woman, and men don't approach me anyway, so I am fine with that.
Oh.
I am from Philly, and the guys here have standards so high that it is ridiculous.
Them bums.
How can I get through to her without being mean? I am so tired, and my head hurts every day because my mom complains about me being single and having someone to take care of me when she and my father are gone. Please help. Signed, over it.
Beauty is, let me say something, and I ain't on y'all show. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so you might not think you're beautiful, but you sound like a beautiful person to me. And I don't know you. You know what I mean? I'm on my way out the door. I'm getting ready to go eat. But she beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Don't ever think you are beautiful. Some man told me that. And he was from down south. He said he never seen an ugly woman in his life. And I know it's some monsters down south. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying. But you know what I mean? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And it's somebody for you. Trust and believe that. It's somebody for everybody. I learned that.
Now that's a very true statement. Your situation sounds very similar to me. I've been there. And I've always told my children that, especially the females, God put you here to to populate the world.
Oh, be fruitful and multiply.
And be fruitful and multiply.
God use me.
And
They use me, Kevin.
for you, I understand her wanting to have grandkids. And if you're the only child she has, whoa, that's a big load on you. And you have to understand love will come your way. Because girl, let me tell you something. Don't miss that train when it comes. Because if you don't know what love is, you're going to miss half of life. If you never know what it is to love somebody, I mean to love somebody to the condition that you could almost give your life for them. Jesus himself said it's sad if you don't know how to love anybody. If you don't know what love is, you've missed it. God gives us children to show us what we were like. And let me tell you, the way I came up, responsibility and things like that was in my hands. When they told you to do something, you did it. If you didn't, you suffered the consequences of it all. Now that the younger people have grown up, they have more freedom to go where they want, to do what they want. Go to school if you want to go to school. But just don't settle yourself down there. I'm going to be lonely for the rest of my life. No, because it's not the way to be. And God didn't mean that for you. He didn't mean it for really anybody. No one should really be left by themselves because that's sad. I know people that are by themselves to this day, and they are sad. You know, I don't mind being by myself. I know how to take care of myself. But now I don't want to be to the extent whereas I'm hiding, like I'm hiding from the world. I don't know how to share myself with nobody. If you can't share yourself with anyone because you're scared of being bitten, you were bitten once and you don't want to be bitten again, bite me. I want to get it the right way. I want to find out what's going on out there. I don't want to miss that train. I know what it is, and it's the best feeling in the whole wide world. It's, whether you have it or it walked away from you, or how you lost it, but don't hold on to anything that's bad for you. Anything that's bad for you, let it go immediately. But put your trust in God. Put your faith in human beings. It'll come along to you. Just love your mother for who she is. She's only being honest. She only wants things for you. She just wants you to be happy. That's all she wants. She don't mean to be a pain in the neck.
Go out.
Come on, Gravy. Come on, get your dumb ass out here. Come on.
She don't want to come out to go.
She don't. She just wants things for you. She don't want you to be by yourself. And love them for that. They love you. Love them for that. Don't give up on yourself. Come on now. We used to be 28, girl. Don't wait till your age dry up, though. You know, we talking about some 50 years old. I done made a baby. I want me a baby. No. There's other ways you can get that. You know?
Come here.
Be happy.
So, one closing thing you want to tell them before?
Well, today we mostly talked about people worried about what other people thought. How other people seen them. The way they dressed. The way they, things that they did. How unappreciative they was towards them. But yet, they didn't know how to express themselves with them and let them know that you don't have to talk about me in my face and I'm standing there and I'm not supposed to realize that you're talking about me. That's a hurtful thing. I've been there. I've done it. And I've let them know too. I've been there. I don't appreciate it. And you feel that way about it, you don't have to worry about me coming back. You know, don't take me long to learn a lesson. There are so many people out here with broken hearts. So many lonely people. This is a big, lonely, empty, mean ass world. And it doesn't take much to love somebody. To be appreciative to what the things that God has given you and to say thank you. like I said, when you find out that you're not appreciated somewhere, you go on about your business. Because there are so many people who would love to have somebody treat them decent. Speak to them. Hello, Miss So-and-so, how you doing? And you'd be surprised all the people that you could know in this world. The things you could do to make other people happy. It's not basically about you. This world's not about me. It's not about Barbara Ann. It's about you. How do you make somebody else happy? How do you feel about yourself? How you feel about your creator, who, whatever you call him, however he is, or in what shape or form, because people do it in so many other ways. But don't spend your time being sad, because it's not worth it. Believe me. It really isn't worth it. Learn how to smile. Learn how to give up yourself regardless. Don't always look for somebody to give you something back. Just because you've given yourself don't mean that something back is going to have to come back to you. Not necessarily. I always look for my reward in God's kingdom. Not here. So many sad people. You have to pray for those people. You know, guys, have a good day.